Live from the New York studios of the WB11, this is the WB11 News at 10.
When the News at 10 continues tonight, an unusual glimpse into the aging process. A new study of identical twins reveals insight into just how the choices we make can affect how we age.
A new study on aging that uses identical twins as subject matters is revealing some dramatic effects. While we all know that too much sun, alcohol, and stress aren't good for us, seeing how the effects look on identical twins really sends the message home. Julian Phillips has the story.
I lived so much more deeply that I thought I had so much more life in my face that I thought she looked old and pasty.
But pictures don't lie. Gay Block actually looked much older than her twin sister Gwen in these pictures before the modern miracles of plastic surgery took effect. The difference in the aging process of these identical twins based upon their varying lifestyles. Gay's body ravaged by the effects of too much sun, alcohol, cigarettes, and illegal drugs. For Jane Wharton, stress and treatments of radiation and chemotherapy for breast cancer had a dramatic effect on her aging compared to that of her sister Marjorie.
We only saw each other like once a year, and I would see how she had aged in that year, and she would see how I had aged. But we never really looked in the mirror and said, oh my goodness, we don't look alike anymore, because we did to us.
Defensive aging, if you will, is something that we all can practice. That would include avoiding cigarette smoking, avoiding direct sunlight, trying to avoid stress and alcohol consumption.
Noted plastic surgeon Dr. Darrick Antell is the author of a landmark study on the aging process. Using several sets of twins, he came to these conclusions. Outside of genetics and certain diseases mainly out of our control, a good prescription. As for the plastic surgery, well, the subjects of this study were asked to participate and might not have opted for the surgery to change their looks. But while some say they welcome the change, Gay Block offered this philosophy about her life.
Today, God's made a huge difference in my life, and I don't know if he'd have bothered knocking me off a chair with a 2x4 if I hadn't gone so far out on the left.
The aging process may be a natural one, but besides the miracles of plastic surgery to change things a little, all this can be slowed down by simply maintaining a healthy lifestyle. I'm Julian Phillips for the WB11 News at 10.
Very interesting.